we decided that the architecture of the new building should be a statement. We didn't know what the statement was, but we thought that it should be part of the aspirations for the project. It should involve a great design. This is a complex project. Look, we've got an aquarium. It's a natural history museum, 20 million specimens. Who can do a project like that?
To create an iconic, deeply relevant building, the Academy hosted an international design competition. After inviting 40 architecture firms known for bold, innovative designs, they interviewed 6 finalists. One of them was Renzo Piano.
When this idea came that we may be designing a science museum in San Francisco, I came really not because I thought we can necessarily do it, but to show a kind of open interest in nature.
When Renzo came for the interview, it was in the old Academy, and the boardroom was a very formal room with a lectern and a screen and these chairs. We showed Renzo the room and said, "Renzo, get yourself organized." And shortly thereafter, he motioned us that he was ready, and we walked in the room, and the room had been changed around. And he had taken these chairs that were facing forward and had put them in a big circle, and he pulled a table from one of the corners and put that in the middle. He said, "You know, I talked to you about some of my projects. Happy to do that again if you like, but I would really like to hear from you all. What are your aspirations for the Academy? What do you want?"
A little too dark, it needs to be brighter and have a little...
I got to hear board members speak about the Academy with passion and aspirations that I never heard them speak before. At the end of that exercise, he said, "You know, I couldn't even begin to design a building for you, but as you are talking, I'm understanding the interplay between sort of nature and science and so forth," and he made a little sketch.
He's won a lot of competitions because what I think the clients pick up from him is that he listens, and they realize that this is somebody who's not going to give them something he wants to deliver, but lets the problem tell him what to do. Renzo Piano is the architect who's laying the foundations for the future. At the end of the modern period, cities got very much fragmented. The relationship between buildings and nature became very destructive. It's Piano who is attempting to heal that, trying to re-establish a relationship with nature in his architecture.
I was born and grew up in a family of builders. And in fact, when I went to see my father, he told me, "But why ever you want to be an architect? You can be a builder. That is like a little god. Why ever you want to be an architect?" I didn't answer because I didn't know. Then I found that it was not a bad idea to become architect. But I kept in my heart the idea that architecture is very much about building. It's not just building, of course. It's about understanding, it's about art, it's about history, it's about so many things. So my work has been from the beginning a kind of meeting point between sociology, art in some way, and construction.